Oh, shit. Alright. To do what I said I was gonna do. Okay then. Yeah, we are back for the moment. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, if this lasts like it did last time, nearly 40 minutes like last time, that would actually be nice. Because paused as soon as that as soon as that internet connection issue thing popped up, I paused it, so we did not miss a fucking thing. And we're gonna go right straight back into it now. Let's just get started. Let's not waste a single moment. Let's do this. And as we left, there was that driver by Cruz del Toro, who is going to work on Kit Wilson right now. Del Toro, the freshest man in the match, had dealt with too much damage outside of a few instances here and there in this tag team matchup, with Pretty Deadly trying to keep him away from tagging in. And a kick right in the face. And the crowd chanting, not the face. And Cruz del Toro is like, oh, I'm going to kick him in the face. I don't care. I'm kicking him in the face. And Kit Wilson now looking to be in control. An elbow right in the face. DDT to Del Toro. Oh man, Irishman. Hello, Daniel Perry. How you doing tonight? Oh, countered by Wilson. Irish whip into the corner. Yeah, I did turn my heater off, so let's see if that might help solve the problem. And right now, it's Kit Wilson in control, going after the leg, and that is always a smart strategy. By Del Toro, stopping Wilson. Dennis Jackson stopping on his arm, and there's a tag to Joaquin Wilde. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say the Latino World Order are looking to do what Pretty Deadly has done to them up until recently in the match, and that is keep Kit Wilson at bay from Elton Prince. Oh, counter just underneath the clothesline. Joaquin Wilde with a nice Hurricane Rana to Kit Wilson. And now Wilde measuring Wilson, looking to put him away. Atomic drop. Oh my God! Covered! And going for a cutter. Wilson got out of it. Oh, and there's a tag to Elton Prince. Oh, what a boot! Just leveled this man. Covered by Prince. Not even a 1 count. The referee trying to get himself in position. But Del Toro broke up the pin before a count could officially be made. Comes out of nowhere and is so effective. Boom. It just gets people being like, oh, be like, holy shit. Yeah. Covered by Wilde. Will it be enough? No. Quick out at 1 by Elton Prince. And now Wilde up on the top rope. What is he going to do here? He's waiting for Elton Prince to get up. And he lets up and BAM! Diving axe handle right to Elton Prince. And there's a tag to Del Toro. Irish whip into the ropes. What an Elton Prince in out of the ring. Screws Del Toro. Oh my God! Suicide dive. Rolling senton. And the crowd is going wild here. No pun intended for Joaquin Wilde. And he tried to go after Elton, or go to Kit Wilson. This kind of stuff makes me miss watching WWE. Well, I've been hearing it's better in some ways, but not exactly good in others. But for me, current WWE is a lot better than what it was in 2020, 2021. Like within the last years of Vince McMahon running the show. But right now, Joaquin Wilde dived in, and Elton Prince gets hit with that. Gets hit with that chop block and goes for the cover on Prince. Oh, kicked out at 2, almost had him. High flip into the corner. And what's Wilde going to do here? Oh my goodness, what a Hurricane Rana. Wilde with a cover. Oh, kicked out at 2 by Prince. Elton Prince in serious trouble here. High flip into the corner, and he moved out of the way. Joaquin Wilde. And Cruz del Toro gets him right to the jaw. Goes to the cover. And oh, he almost had it. He almost had it. And the crowd is loving this matchup. We had a bit of technical difficulties earlier. Oh, you actually did a pretty good, that was actually kind of perfectly timed though. Because it was a close 2 count. The one that I was talking about. So, you missed, you were behind, but it was perfectly timed either way. And there's a tag to Kid Wilson. Oh, wait a minute! Joaquin, Cruz del Toro with the cover, and he almost had him again. Close pinfalls are happening now, which means the match is going to be over some point. And right at the arm working is Kit Wilson to Del Toro, and a double throat chop. Oh, and there's that suplex and a quick cover by Kid Wilson, and Wilson not happy about that kick out. And now Wilson up on the top rope. What's he gonna do? What is he doing? He's not stopping Del Toro as he tags in Joaquin Wilde, completely missing that clothesline, and instead gets hit with that middle rope DDT by Joaquin Wilde. And Wilde going for something there, and a spear out of nowhere by Kid Wilson. Cover and a quick out breakup by Del Toro, and he does a shoulder tackle for his troubles. And now Kit Wilson tag to Elton Prince. And Elton Prince looks at, oh wait a minute, Elton Prince going after Cruz del Toro. Just now in Joaquin Wilde looking to punish him, because he'd just seen that happen to his tag team partner. And now, he's gonna, Kit Wilson countering Joaquin Wilde with that move. And a reverse, in a clothesline from behind, covered by Prince. And it's over. That clothesline must have given him a concussion or something for him not to be able to kick out.
Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, Pretty Deadly.
Oh, Pretty Deadly will be meeting the Hart Foundation next week. Oh, there goes my prediction. Hey, it was still a good matchup. LWO was literally that close to winning. It literally got to the point to where it could have been anybody's game there. And it was given a 5 out of 5 stars, even with the technical difficulties going on in the middle of the match there. 5 out of 5 stars by Dave Meltzer. And I always make that reference ever since they've added, I'm coming to get you. Yeah, I just heard the Boogeyman's theme song from WWE. Anyway, as I was saying, Dave Meltzer, for those of you that don't know, is a wrestling reviewer. He reviews professional wrestling matches. He would normally go up to 5 stars, but then for some reason he started doing 6 and 7-star ratings for absolutely no reason. And so to kind of have fun with that, yeah, I make that reference every time. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Champions Hour. Starting us off, the Iron Sheik challenging Farouk for the WCW Hardcore Championship. Let's see what happens. And here comes the Iron Sheik, a native from a man from Tehran, Iran. This man is a former WWE champion, a former WWE Tag Team champion, alongside legendary hated tag team partner Nikolai Volkov at the very first WrestleMania. And here he is tonight looking to become WCW Hardcore Champion. Even though I know he definitely deserves better, he is looking to become the Hardcore Champion here tonight, as that's what he wants to go for the evening. And here comes the Hardcore Champion Farouk, a.k.a. Ron Simmons. Under Farouk, this man is a former WWE Tag Team Champion alongside Bradshaw as both the Acolytes and the Acolyte Protection Agency, a.k.a. the APA. But as Ron Simmons, this man has history in WCW, being the first ever, well, not the first ever, but being a former WCW World Heavyweight Champion. I believe he would become the first ever the first black wrestler to win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship at that time. Hell yeah!
For the WCW Hardcore Championship!
Wouldn't be a Hardcore Championship match without a Hardcore
From Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 258 pounds, the Iron Sheik! And his opponent from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing in at 275 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion,
Well, that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The WCW Hardcore Championship. This is going to be an interesting matchup, if I do say so myself. And there we go, Iron Sheik the challenger, Farouk the champion, and already Iron Sheik did a running headbutt on Farouk, went for an elbow drop to no avail. Let's see who is the hardest in the hardcore. Yes, but who do you have for your prediction? Do you believe it'll be the challenger, the Iron Sheik, or the champion, Farouk? I put this into consideration a little bit almost, even though they are two separate individuals. On WWE, in the WWE show that I did this past Monday, we had Mankind retain the Hardcore Championship against Bray Wyatt. And here we go right now. But that doesn't entirely mean anything. I gotta go with my man Ron Simmons. The APA was nothing to mess with. Oh, hell no. Like, dude, they were, now the APA was entertaining, both in a serious and in comedic ways. They were really good at their work. Hello, John Pika. How you doing tonight? And here we go. Uh-oh. Iron Sheik's got a trash can. He brought in a trash can. And this ain't gonna go well. I'm good. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. And a cover and a quick out at one by Farouk. Still too early. Yep, that's my face down card. It's a Trap Productions. Yep, I meant to do that earlier. I completely forgot. I've always got a special intro for a number of people. Like, for Trap, it's what I just said. I reveal my face down card. It's a Trap Productions. All covered by Farouk. Oh, kick out at two by the Iron Sheik. Oh, what a clothesline! Farouk just dominating. Don't worry, sports, I'm just happy to be here. Well, I'm happy to see you here. Just along everybody else that stops by. Oh, the camel clutch on Farouk. This is the move that gave Iron Sheik the WWE Championship against Bob Backlund back in at the tail end of 1979. At the tail end of 1983, I mean. What am I talking about? On Iron Sheik just throwing that trash can right to the back of Farouk. And he tried to throw it again, but this time the ropes caught it. Oh, and a headbutt! So hard! I think Iron Sheik might be busted open. And a shoulder tackle off the top rope, covered by Farouk. Oh, and a kick out of two by the Iron Sheik. On a running headbutt by Sheik. And look at that cut right above the eye. The eyebrow. You could see that cut. And there's a nice suplex by Sheik. Cover. And a kick on a two by Farouk. Oh, counter by Sheik. Back over the ropes. Nice arm drag. Oh, dude. We're talking about the Iron Sheik. A man that even when he was not in the wrestling ring any longer, this dude would always stay in character every single time. Even on his tweets, he would just say things in all capital letters. Like you could hear him yelling. It was that crazy. The man that hates Hulk Hogan, that has hated Hulk Hogan with a passion. And Farouk, he's got a ladder. Oh, no. And here comes Sheik. Oh, and sending Farouk into the ladder. Trying to pick him up, but Farouk, with enough strength to prevent him from doing so, slams him face first into that ladder. Oh, no. Oh, God. Just slamming that already busted open wound, slamming it face down. And what's he doing here? Oh, he's got another ladder. What the hell is he going to do with that second ladder? Oh, Sheik coming back in the ring. And Sheik, body slam right on the side of the ladder to Farouk. I think Farouk is just regretting bringing in that ladder. Clothesline, ducks underneath, back body drop. Oh, he ain't done yet. Spine buster. And a cover by Farouk. Shoulder up at 2. Oh man, what is Farouk gonna do to Sheik now? Oh, choking him out on the top rope. And now Farouk, ooh, Irish whip into the corner. What is Farouk gonna do here? Oh no. Oh no! He's bringing in the steel steps. Oh, and Sheik counted him. Playing possum like he usually does with his opponents. Ducks underneath. Elbow countered by Farouk. And a bear hug to the Iron Sheik. And Sheik, multiple elbows and a belt clap right to the ears. Oh! A low blow that is completely legal. Covered by Sheik. Will that be it? And it's over. Oh, the crowd's not going to like that. The way the match ended by a low blow.
WCW Hardcore Champion, the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik. Using a low blow, a dirty tactic to win the hardcore title. It isn't a way that most hardcore fans would want to see, but it's perfectly legal. And he wins the match by pinfall. Here is your winner and the new hardcore champion, the Iron Sheik, and Farouk will be looking to get some payback later. But for now, this match is given 3.5 out of 5 by Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. And now come the next, ladies and gentlemen. It is a cruiserweight division matchup between JD McDonough and the late great Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero. 1-on-1. Let's see what happens. Now, who do you got for this match? JD McDonough or Eddie Guerrero?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonough!
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that'd be you know, if I was able to edit that, I definitely would do that. If I had the ability to do so, I definitely will. Eddie Guerrero, both Chop and John Peter going for Guerrero. But I wouldn't blame you guys either, really. Because Eddie Guerrero is the Cruiserweight champion in this matchup. But if JD McDonough does win, the Irish Ace will be going to Backlash as the challenger, one of the challengers, if not the only challenger, for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. And speaking of, here comes Eddie Guerrero. 1997 Eddie Guerrero, to be exact.
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Eddie Guerrero!
Well, Eddie Guerrero While this version would not have the same accolades as the modern day Eddie Guerrero would have up until his untimely passing in 2005. Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero, in the chat. Eddie Guerrero would be a WCW Cruiserweight Champion like he is now. But he would go on to become in WWE. He would be a Intercontinental and even a one-time WWE Champion. Dude, yeah. His rivalries with the likes of Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, and as much as I don't want to say his name, but I kind of have to because like Kurt Angle said, it holds historical significance with his career. Chris Benoit, they are all history in the rivalry. It is absolutely crazy. Yes, Eddie Guerrero has been in the ring with so many different men, has had so many classic matches. Yep, it's like, you see, it's like what Kurt Angle said. As much as he knows people don't like mentioning his name, Angle is one of the few that has to, because Benoit was a well-known name in his career. I mean, if you look back to Kurt Angle's career in WWE, you will see that many of his matches would involve Chris Benoit in some way. Even as his tag team partner for the WWE Tag Team Championship, when that title first came out in 2002, still has history with the man. Covered by Eddie Guerrero to McDonough, and a quick out at 1. But here we are expecting some great... What the hell was Eddie Guerrero doing? I have no idea. But either way, Eddie Guerrero and then JD McDonough, this looking to be a fast-paced, high-flying action here in this matchup between these two cruiserweights. And JD McDonough, the only... Oh, bulldog by McDonough! And Eddie Guerrero, and the way I look at this matchup, that was the one thing that WCW had that WWE didn't back in the day. WWE was so focused. Wait a minute. Covered by Eddie, and a quick out at 1. As I was saying, the WCW was willing to give high flyers a chance to shine in the ring, whereas WWE, they didn't do that up until it gave WCW success. And what did they do? They introduced the Light Heavyweight Championship. In my book, Cruiserweight Championship sounds a lot better than the Light Heavyweight Championship, although technically speaking, the Light Heavyweight does open more options for the Cruiserweight and Light Heavyweight divisions. But either way, Eddie Guerrero showing some disrespect with his opponent, and he crashes, and he throws JD McDonough right into referee Charles Robinson. Oh! Nice move by McDonough. Dude, how the hell was I that far behind? I was like, I'm looking at my screen, I was really far behind. Covered by McDonough, and a shoulder up at 2 by Eddie Guerrero. And McDonough up on the top rope, measuring Eddie Guerrero here. And diving cross body. Oh, wait a minute, JD McDonough. Oh, no, Eddie Guerrero. Uh-oh. Look at that way. He's just trying to bend. How he's trying to bend JD McDonough's arms. And a counter by McDonough. Victory, McDonough not getting up. And Eddie Guerrero doing what he does best, stealing a match to get the victory. Lenny Guerrero. He did what he does best. He cheated. He stole a victory by getting his opponent out of the ring long enough for a 10 count. And I don't give a damn what that star says. That's not a 2 out of 5. That's like at least a 3 out of 5 at best. But whatever. Shut up, Dave Meltzer. You're nothing here. You matter. You don't matter in this ring. But anyway. Before we get on to the next match, I do have something to show you guys. Actually, two things to show you guys. I know I've shown this before, but I want to show these again. Particularly to Trap, one of these particularly to him. That's why I'm doing this. So, a few weeks ago, I bought 2 books off of Amazon. The first book is because I have been a fan of this manga, of this anime series, and I'm starting to collect the manga books. The first book is Case Closed, the first volume. That's going to be coming soon, a little bit sooner than you think. We'll see how that goes. And then later on, and Trap, this one is for you, brother, because I also have what is the first book in the novel timeline of this franchise. Star Wars: The High Republic Convergence. The very first book in the novel timeline of Star Wars. Which means, yes, I will also be collecting the books of this timeline right here. So yeah, we got so many books lined up here. On top of that, we got Harry Potter coming soon. We've got The Hunger Games. Hold up. Yeah, we got. And before all of those, here's what we got coming up before all of those, before them. And I need to fix my camera. We got coming. I'm in the middle of reading 2 books, alongside with those 4, and then these 2, of course, the Night Shift and The Hobbit, which won in a near landslide victory. Another 3 books I got coming up alongside those 4 are Jaws by Peter Benchley, based on the novel that would later have a movie adaptation, which will be celebrating its 50th anniversary next year. We also got The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. And for all the science fiction fans out there, Dune by Frank Herbert. I'm sorry. Frank Herbert. Yes. I have the first 3 books of Dune. And I am looking forward to reading them, as well as all the other books that I got coming up soon that I've also shown off, and some extras, but we'll look at those later. But for now, but now that is one of the many announcements. I will be making another commercial after the women's division matchup. So without further ado, let's get started with the tag team match between Chase U and the Hart Foundation. Let's begin.
The following contest is a tag match set for 1 fall. Introducing first, representing Chase University from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 216 pounds, Andre Chase.
Andre Chase. He'll be teaming up with Duke Hudson, who has decided to come out by himself but still using the Chase U music. So both of these men will be coming out separately just to give each other their own screen time, because that's exactly how they roll. They like to roll it out like a sports game where one comes out and then another and then another until the whole team has been introduced.
And his partner, representing Chase University from Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 253 pounds, Duke Hudson.
And here comes the big man of the group of this duo, Duke Hudson. This man, ready for it. He's got that game face on here. He's got that trophy, his memento, his good luck charm in these matches. And he's just showing it off right in front of the camera. Because he is very happy about that trophy. So I give him my props for being so happy about it. He really be showing off that trophy. But now the fun and games are over. Now it's time to get serious. Here come the tag team champions.
Combined weight of 516 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
And a crowd loving this legendary tag team from the 1980s. These two men are former WWE Tag Team Champions, and Bret Hart would become a former Intercontinental Champ. He'd become a multi-time Intercontinental Champion and a very big multi-time WWE Champion. Also going on in WCW to become the WCW United States Champion and the WCW World Champion. And this match officially underway. Andre Chase and Jim Neidhart starting the match for their respective teams. So it's kind of interesting to me that the Hart Foundation would start with Jim Neidhart over Bret Hart, who is the smaller man, and so it would have made more sense to start with him. But I guess they wanted Jim Neidhart to do some damage before doing the tagging into Bret Hart, which I guess in a way made sense, but at the same time, usually you start with the smaller man, so the big man could take down the weaker, smaller man of the opposite side. And Neidhart with a shot to Duke Hudson, just a cheap shot, and a back suplex to Chase, covered. And a kick out at 2. Andre did kick out of that before Duke Hudson saved him and broke up the pin. And a super kick to Jim Neidhart. And there comes a tag to Duke Hudson, and Neidhart tags in the Hitman. And but Duke Hudson going back to work on Jim Neidhart, Irish whip into the ropes. And using that distraction, Bret Hart trying to do something to Hudson, but to no avail. Hudson now, Irish whip into the ropes, ducks underneath this man, and a big side slam that the big boss man would be proud of. And Duke Hudson dropping Bret Hart right onto the front of his face, right onto the top turnbuckle face first. Nice whip in the corner. And there's a tag to Neidhart. Uh-oh. And a heart attack. But he's not going to go for the cover. Instead, he's going to punish Duke Hudson. He wants to he just wants to systematically destroy him, like they like to do in 1980s wrestling. Oh, and blocking the referee's shield. Oh, blocking the referee's view, I should say. Cover by Neidhart. And a quick out of one by Hudson. And there's an Irish whip into the corner. Oh, nice right hand and a second one. And a third one. That third one sends Duke Hudson down, but he counters Neidhart with that kick. And now Neidhart in a bit of trouble here. Oh, face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, wait a minute, what's he gonna do? Uh-oh. Oh, he's got Neidhart in the tree of woe. Oh, pushing hard on his chin. On this upside down part of the chin. And now Duke Hudson, inverted DDT, covered. And a break up by Bret Hart. And also I forgot to ask the question, even though we're in the middle of the match, who do you think is going to win the matchup? Chase U or the Hart Foundation? Oh, kick to the back by Duke Hudson. Or to Duke Hudson by Neidhart. And a clothesline and a tag to the Hitman. And now Hart tagging in. Jim Neidhart, look at the power! My God! That is 250 plus pounds. Crush him down on you. From the top rope, that is gonna squash us. That would squash a bug, like to the point where it'd be like a Thanos finger snap. That bug would cease to exist because of that splash. And there he, oh, it's inverted atomic drop. And now Neidhart kick to the leg. Second one to the midsection. And a clothesline. Uh-oh, now Neidhart. Camel clutch applied to Andre Chase. And Chase. Getting out of it. Bam! Gotta go in the Hart Foundation, but these new guys look really good too. Oh, yes they do. They are athleticism personified, even though Andre Chase is typically the hype man of the group. Either way, blocked by Neidhart. Ice whip into the corner. Oh, elbow by Chase. And Neidhart caught his kick and gives him a clothesline for his trouble. Oh, and into the turnbuckle. And Chase with an elbow of his own. Oh, counter by Chase into an inverted DDT to Neidhart. And now Andre Chase. Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? A backhand chop? Into the steel post. And now Neidhart. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Oh! Uh-oh. Are we gonna have another count out victory? Oh, I think we're gonna have another count out. And we do! Another count out victory. Oh, the Hart Foundation by way of a countout, technically victorious in this matchup. Yeah, again, the crowd not looking too happy with the kind of victory. But what can you do? It's the way it is. So technically speaking, the Hart Foundation do not have a challenger at the moment. But now we are down to our final three matches. Raquel Rodriguez versus Charlotte Flair. Superstar Billy Graham versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And the main event, Macho Man Randy Savage versus the living legend Bruno Sammartino. Let's get started with the women's division match. Main event, Raquel Rodriguez versus Charlotte Flair. Let's do this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez!
Raquel Rodriguez, ready for this opportunity to challenge Charlotte Flair for the WCW Women's Championship at Backlash as one of the participants in that match. And next week, Charlotte Flair will be going one-on-one against Natalya for the same goal in place for Natalya. The same stipulation. But that's next week's Nitro. This is now.
And from the Queen City, the WCW Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair, definitely wearing that belt around her waist like a champion, even with that robe on. And here she is ready for this matchup against Raquel Rodriguez. Before that match begins, we gotta ask the difficult question: who do you think is gonna walk out this match the winner? The champion or potential challenger? And of course, Charles Robinson will not have a problem being the woman to be, holding the ropes for Charlotte Flair. But if you ask me, she could do it herself. Her legs and arms are not broken. She could do all this by herself. She don't need the referee to do it for her. Not at all. I want to call it to Raquel. Maybe she's got what it takes to become a champion. Oh, a little fun fact. In my old Universe mode, she did become the WWE Women's World Champion. So, that was fun.